Hey, yeah, listen, Gyro, I can't figure out what the hell is wrong with your voice chip. I thought I upgraded a few days ago. Yes, I'm getting the text speed. No, I didn't upgrade it to Windows XP. Or Vista. And you're not running on Apple either. You're running on my own operating system. I'll put you down for a second. Wait a second, what's that? Oh crap, I didn't put in the AI yet. Oh, perfect. Relay all beam-ins to, main table. Watch me? Okay, oh, and Redshirts. Oh, I've been meaning to review this. Hopefully do the Red Dwarf Omnibus first. DVD player, right. Ha ha ha! And they called me stupid for putting in the disc player option onto this. Let's see if it still works. Okay, oh, wow, this is an odd-looking disc. Luckily it'll play. Come on. Yep, there we go. Odd. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm supposed to plug it into the bottom. You think the guy who designed it would have figured that out? Well, let's take a look at what this message is. Hey, listen, kid, I know we had a bad falling out. I know, I'm your mirror counterpart, and I know you must hate me. But you have to understand something. Do you remember that mad scientist guy? We royally pissed him off. You remember, he was the last guy. He was the one that fixed the universes. Well, they're falling apart again. I don't know what... He's coming. I know that. He already sent me a transmission. He's coming after you next. He told me himself. Anyway, we royally pissed him off. And the walls of the universe, they're breaking again. And he thinks it was us. Mostly he thinks it was me, but he thinks you have a part in it too. So, kid, listen, you got to do everything you can. Who's that guy, that really suave, cool version of us? Find him. Find another version of you. You have to combat this guy. Last time, he was just a scientist. But breaking the walls of the universe made him mad. Completely insane. Listen. Oh, no. No, don't. No! Transmission off. My God, that's terrible. Well, Gyro, it looks like I'm gonna have to start fixing you up later. I gotta go. Hello and welcome back to the Literary Lair. You know me, I'm Michael. Today we're going to be tackling Redshirts. But first, I feel I have to explain. my unannounced hiatus. How can I put this? Something more important came up. You'll see the result of that in a few months. But until then, we have to start reviewing John Scalzi's Redshirts. Now, we'll start by looking at the cover. Okay, so what can I really say? It's kind of a bland cover when it comes to it. It looks like it's the tunic of the Redshirts in this book. The UU symbol on it. It's interesting because the back cover looks exactly like that. I have a hardcover one, so it has the removable book cover, which I like. It makes books feel distinguished, and plus I could take the cover off and play with it. It says Redshirts on the side. John Scalzi. By Tor Books. I like them so far. They were expendable until they started comparing notes. Okay, how can I put that? This is a really weird book. This is the Galaxy Quest of Star Trek books. Yeah, I know that's a bit tough to explain. But I'll try to. Pretty much what happens in this book is, there's this Redshirt. His name is Andrew Dahl, and he's just been assigned to the Universal Union capital ship Intrepid, flagship of the Universal Union since the year 2456. So it's a different universe from Star Trek, but it's a pretty cool book anyway. So he finds out in every away mission they have a lethal confrontation with alien forces. The captain, chief science, and handsome Lieutenant Kerensky always survive. Let's see. Does that remind you of anything? Yeah, it's supposed to remind you of TOS. Yeah, and one Lil Rink's crew member is killed. They're usually in it for a one-episode cameo appearance. After a few officers die, obviously, he starts figuring it out. And they have... Okay, so first of all, it pretty much explains in-universe how they come up with all that, like, oh, I figured out the cure by using this stuff, or, yes, yes, Captain, we're going into a wormhole. Oh, use the box. A box is like a microwave. You put something in, it comes up with a cure, because that's how it worked on the show. Yeah. So, it got pretty good reviews. Anyway, so, yeah, I want to tell you about the reviews, mainly because I'm looking at the back of the book. Yeah, it was, funny. If people say it was funny, it takes apart the whole Star Trek universe, puts it together for more plausibility, and it's funnier. Which it is. Star Trek was meant to be campy, but not meant to be funny like a comedy. Mystery Science Theater was meant to be a comedy. Can we, cue that last part of the theme song? Thank you. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, so, anyway, so he finds out that low-ranking crew members die, so he tried to avoid going on away missions, he tries to stop people from dying. That does not work. So what he does is and there's this guy on the ship whose wife died, he hides in the ventilation shafts away from people because he's depressed. You know, his wife and him were low-ranking crew members, but, you know, in the universe of this, it's terrible, really. So, anyway, yeah, so, they find out that they're inside a universe of a TV show, so they leave their universe and go to Earth of, well, Earth in the TV, they're in the TV universe, they go to Earth of the quote-unquote real universe, and so they go in, they tell the guy that made the show, stop killing off the lower-ranking crew members, because it impacts them. And it turns out that one of the lower-ranking crew members, who hasn't died yet, was being played by the creator's son, who went into a coma. So what they did was, they switched bodies. They left him there, and they took the kid with them, and when they switched universes and got back to the ship and healed them, it wasn't the kid, it was the low-ranking officer, and the director's son was out of his coma, which was happy, and so they filmed this one scene. They never aired it, but they filmed this one scene where he reads a letter written by the creator, you know, telling them what happened, which is pretty cool. Main rating on this book, it's a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic novel. That's all I could really say. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. John Scalzi, great author. I recommend his other books. So, what's next? One moment, please. Have we gotten any more reports from anything? No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, so I guess, thanks for watching the Literary Lair, and over and out. I have to go figure this out.